What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bennett and today I will try to give you some clarification about who should buy the Oculus Quest 2 and what to expect in base of the use you want to make of it. Before starting, I invite you to hit like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay up to date. Come find me on Facebook page you find in the description, and also check the link to Instant Gaming website to purchase your game at discounted prices. So guys, it's very important to me to make this video because I have the impression that many of those who want to buy the new Oculus Quest are overestimating it. I'm not saying that Quest 2 is a bad product, but many of those who want to buy, especially among those who don't have a PC ready for VR, see in Quest 2 the solution of all the problems. So I immediately start right from this. Be careful, because if you want to use the entire Oculus library games or your Steam VR games, you must have a connection to a PC powerful enough to run those games. And it doesn't matter if your connection to PC is via Oculus Link cable or wireless. Before we proceed, let's make a fast summary about the technical specification of the Quest 2. It has one LCD panel at almost 4K, which means with a resolution of 1832 per 1920 per eye and 50% more pixels than the Quest. Oculus also tells us that so far the refresh rate is 72 Hz as the old Quest, but starting from the day one, the support for the 90 Hz will be already available. Furthermore, as a standalone headset, the Quest 2 is equipped with a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 chip and 6 GB of RAM. But is all this enough to make HalfLife Alyx run? Obviously not. As powerful as the XR2 may be, we are always talking about a mobile chip and not about a real PC CPU and GPU working together. So how can I play HalfLife Alyx on my Quest 2? You have essentially two solutions, which provide though the connection to a high-end PC that meets the minimum requirements, for example for HalfLife Alyx, or the game you want to play. The two solutions includes the use of the link cable purchased separately, or you can also order together with the order of the Quest 2, which allow you to connect your Oculus Quest 2 to a PC, transforming it into a real PC VR headset, capable of exploiting the entire Oculus and Steam VR library. Or you can use a local Wi-Fi network to stream the game directly from your PC to the Oculus Quest 2, and obviously for this solution I recommend you to use a 5 GHz router. So for those who want to buy the Oculus Quest 2 but they do not have a high-end PC, what to expect? For sure, a device that is capable to run every social application or features, for example Horizons, and some specific games that can be run on Quest or Quest 2 in standalone mode, such as Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, Myst, Jurassic World Aftermath, Warhammer 40k Battle Sister, Pistol Whip 2089, The Climb 2, Rats Infinite, and many more games to arrive for sure in the next month. But know that these games, when run on standalone mode, will not have the same graphic rendering as when they run on Rift S or any other PC VR headset. But they will be adaptation that sacrifice some details, some effects on the graphic level. If you want to play your own Steam VR games or the entire Oculus exclusives for Rift S, such as Asgard's Wrath, Stormland, Lone Echo, and other upcoming games like Lone Echo 2 and Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, you can only do it if you use the Oculus Link cable or a wireless connection to a PC that is capable to run these games. And now, who should buy the Oculus Quest 2 and who can do without it. If you're someone who has no experience in VR, you don't have an headset yet, and you're looking for a good performing device at the right price, the Oculus Quest 2 is for sure the best buy you can make. But keep in mind that if you want to use the full Oculus library or Steam VR library, you have to use with the cable on a high-end PC. But not having a high-end PC doesn't mean that you will never play great games. In fact, games like Saints and Sinner are already available for the Quest 2, and many other games are coming that we could also define AAA games, such as The Climb 2, Phantom Covered Ops, and also Splinter Cell VR and Assassin's Creed have been announced already. But we just need to understand if these latest two games I mentioned can be played without link. On the other hand, if you already own a Rift S, you may also decide to stick to your headset. Even if the Rift S will be no longer produced next year, it doesn't mean that will not be functional anymore, or it will not receive any more assistance or support. It will continue to be as it is right now, just no new pieces will be produced. But why will you stick to the Rift S? As you can see from this through the lenses, there is no that generational leap that one would expect from a headset that boasts a resolution of almost 4K. If compared to the Quest, the improvement concerns both clarity of the images and resolution and the screen door effect. But when compared to the Rift S, the difference does not make me scream a miracle. You will agree with me for sure that with the Quest 2, they succeeded in what all Rift S owner ever wanted, and I mean the reduction of the screen door effect, while on the graphic level the jump it's not so big. On the other hand, the Quest 2 will have 19Hz refresh rate against the 80Hz of the Rift S. Even for those who own a Rift CV1, it is not said that the transition to the Quest 2 must be mandatory. Theirs, you still have a perfectly working headset with the flawless tracking and, once again, as the Rift S, access to the full Oculus library and Steam VR games. Even if, compared to the CV1, the graphic improvement is more evident, so for the CV1 owners, buying the Quest 2 will be justified. Well, I hope I clarified what the potential of the Quest 2 is with and without a PC. And I hope I have given to you the extra tool to decide better. Like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay up to date. From Ben, it's all. See you to the next videos. Ciao ragazzi!